shit don't sleep, man. Listen.
We on Malcolm X Boulevard. I'm a sniper and a swiper, so I'm pulling cars. When I step inside the space coupe, I go to Mars. Superman switched to Richard to an Audemars. In the Durango, but we still riding under stars. I be in foreigns, but I still be in them other cars. I got some favorites, but I still fuck with them other bars.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? I don't discriminate, man. I be all around. Yo.
We on Malcolm X Boulevard. They ain't fucking with Nard, but they still selling hard. It's levels to the shit and don't nobody want that charge. I got it on my heart, you seen it from the start. Online shopping, so I keep a Supreme card. I know this shit look like a Dickie, it's a Carhartt. Yo, we on Malcolm X Boulevard. I'm with my dog standing tall like some St. Bernards. Certain shit stay on my mind that I can't discard. One-on-one, I been a nigga they could never guard. I dream a lot, I seen a lot, I'm forever scarred. Tryna make it rough on your dog, they fix the yard. Yo, we on Malcolm X Boulevard. My first skeleton was a Lucien Picard. I'm at Ellerton counting thousands inside a car. Still relevant, fuck niggas didn't think I'd make it far. Now I light my joint with a lighter wrapped in gold yard. Yo, 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 yo. We on Malcolm X Boulevard. Yo, yo, yo.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio, home of your throwback jams.
Yo, we in the building.
That's good.
Live.
That's good.
Another episode of Night and Day with MK. 1 year anniversary edition. Time flies, didn't even realize it, but we finally here now. It's crazy. It's been a crazy year. You know, lots happened in the year. But like I said, we made it, you know. Another day. Thanksgiving was yesterday. You know, good family day, good vibes, good good energy. Hope y'all enjoyed your holiday season. You know, I definitely did. You know, grandmother did her thing as usual. You know, family came by. My boy Rimmon here tonight with me. You know, 1 year anniversary episode. We did our thing at Rain and Berries at the last album release event, and you know, bro did his thing on the show. We finally here in the regular setting, somewhat regular setting. We outside with it now. We not even in the studio. You know, we you know, changing things up. You know,
Yeah, I like the scenery, brother.
in the year we started in like down the street, nice location. Couple episodes there, and we came to the headquarters where we at now. You know, and we moved it outside to the patio. I actually was gonna do the album release event here tonight, but you know, in the process of releasing the songs, one of the songs got flagged for copyright reasons. It was a sample in the song that didn't get cleared, so I had to come to the conclusion and you know, take the song off the album just to not prolong it. So we chose December 6th in honor of my mother's birthday for the release date. So that's the next date for Pixie 3. Pixie 1 is out now. The first song you was hearing, Malcolm X Boulevard, is off Pixie 2. Again, man, the plan was to come every month, but you know, a couple days off won't hurt. But yeah, me and my brother Rim, we've been working first quarter this year a lot. You know, second quarter, put together some good music. You know, finally gonna organize it and put it out for y'all. Rim, man, how you feeling, bro? Welcome to the show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate it, man. That's big, though. I'm just coming back, bruh. You know, nigga been gone 5 days.
Yeah, you was on a cruise.
Yes,
where you
sir,
went?
yes, sir.
Where you just came back from?
I was at Nassau, Bahamas, and then I went to Princess Cape.
Okay.
But yeah, it was with the fam and whatnot.
Word.
Nigga just trying to catch up on rest.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel good about the music, bro. You know, I'm looking forward to it. Like I said last time, bro, I appreciate your consistency, bro.
Most definitely, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very rare. Like, that shit go down to a nigga having the same phone number since high school.
For real.
You feel me? Like, a nigga can keep some shit. You feel me?
I had the same one.
Nigga, yeah. Your
That's
same
crazy.
phone number, nigga, since we was like 16, bro.
That's
like,
crazy.
I done switched 100 numbers since then, bro. For real, so you know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but shit, it's a good setting out here. Like, you know, it's my first time actually stopping up here. You know,
Yeah, Urban Drinkery, man. That's where we at, man. If you're ever in the city, you want to stop by, get you a nice beverage, catch you a nice vibe, man. We on 22nd and 9th Avenue South, man. Urban Drinkery, you know, black owned, you know, business, heart of the city, you know, Midtown. So whenever we do this Pixie 3 event, man, it's gonna be a good vibe, man. It's gonna be a nice block party vibe. You know, it's a good setting up here, man. So if you've never been, make sure you stop through one day and you know, catch a vibe on one of these chill nights, man. Urban Drinkery. Yeah, man. It's been a blessing, man. I can't even realize it's been a year. I didn't realize it's been a year. Time definitely been flying, man. You know, went through a lot last couple months, but you know, we just gotta persevere, same way we've been doing. You know, we haven't been doing the show every Friday for the last year, but you know, might take a week off, might take 2 weeks off, might come back though. But every time we do come back, we come back hard. And you know, tonight, man, just me and my brother Rim gon', you know, bless y'all, you know, with some food for thought like we always do on the show. You know, whether it's local, national, you know, sport news, you know, any type of entertainment news, whatever we really got on our mind that we really, you know, been you know, looking into over the past few weeks. And you know, touch base on it, shed some light on it, see what we can do with it, you know, for the people, see, you know, how things really have been going, you know, in our absence, I guess, in terms of, you know, last week we didn't do a show, you know. We had midterm elections. We had a lot going on over the past couple of weeks, man. And, you know, we're going to touch base on a lot. You know, Kyrie came back. It was some talk in the media about him wearing Skechers. I don't know if you saw that. First came back, all black Skechers. Did you know that?
No, bro.
Yeah,
like,
it
to
was
be honest, bro.
yeah.
I be out of certain curtain.
You was out. That's a fact, man. You was just out for 5 days, so he just came back this week, so you probably missed that. But word on the street, you know, after him posting the anti-Semitic link, for the people that don't know, he posted a link about he posted a link for a documentary that was on Amazon, that's being sold on Amazon, called Hebrews to Negroes. Kyrie posted a link. As a result of that link, the Brooklyn Nets decided to suspend him. As a result of posting the link, Nike decided to terminate their contract with him. And I don't know if it was for indefinitely or if they terminated or just suspended him, but I believe they, you know, cut ties with him. And not sure if that's going to be indefinite or, you know, just temporary, but he came back this week. He had on an all-black pair of shoes. People thought that they were Skechers. He didn't have on the NBA or the Nike socks. Word on the street, he went to some store and picked up some Hanes socks and played in the game. But never really know. We gonna see how it transpire.
So what's the thing is, like, all of those are people who are considered the anti-Semitic?
All of who?
Like, the people, the brands that he wearing, like the Skechers, like, is that for the humiliation point or something like that?
Nah, I feel like people, because it came out that they weren't Skechers. Okay. They just were some all black shoes, but you couldn't really know what they were. You couldn't really tell what they were. But they were a version of his shoes. But people thought that they were Skechers. People looked at it like he was, you know, trying to make a statement. It would have been dope if they were another brand of shoes than Nike. Yeah. But I believe, you know, people just, you know, thought that he was making a statement the way he, you know, been making statements. And they're saying now that they got a group of, I don't know what they call them, but they're basically, they represent black Jews. They wear purple and gold. They've been protesting outside the Barclays Center. So people, the reporters have been asking Kyrie about, you know, his take on that. And he been, you know, maneuvering through those questions, you know, handling it a little bit better than he did before. He did to even, you know, put himself in this situation. So people outside protesting in front of the Barclays Center. When I say people, I mean a group of individuals. Don't know their specific name, but I believe that they categorize themselves as black Jews. They wear purple and gold shirts. Sometimes you might see them in St. Pete on 16th Street. I thought they were Q Dogs at one point, the fraternity, but based off, you know, further research, you know, they represent another cause. So that's something that, you know, if you want to look into, you should definitely look into it. But sport news, you know, that's something that, you know, it's been very current. But aside from Kyrie, know, Kanye situation is still very relevant. You know, people still talking about that. Don't really know where things stand right now. I believe the last thing I heard was that Adidas is suing him. Don't know what for.
Adidas suing Ye?
Yeah.
Bro, how are you gonna sue somebody whose idea you stole, bro? You
Don't
already
know what
profited
for.
and made your pot.
Don't know what for. So speaking of suing him, I don't know if you've seen this show on Netflix just came out. Pepsi, Where's My Jet? Basically, in the 90s, Pepsi ran this ad where they tried to entice customers to drink Pepsi because once you drink Pepsi, you earn points.
Yeah.
So basically, they felt like drink Pepsi, you get stuff. That was the whole concept of the campaign. Drink Pepsi, you get stuff. So like a reward program, basically. A lot of companies have reward programs now. You go to gas station, they ask you if you're in the reward program, you might save money on gas or whatnot. But it's a lot of reward programs when it comes to companies and how we spend money at them companies now. But back then, Pepsi had a campaign where they marketed a pamphlet or a magazine basically with different things people can redeem their points and get. And one of those things was based off the commercial that Pepsi aired, was a jet, like an actual jet, a Harrier jet, I believe it was called. Started with an H, I forget the name, but Harrier jet, I believe it was. But at the end of the day, you raised 7 million Pepsi points. You win the Harrier jet, and the kid got with a business partner, came up with some formula to calculate how much Pepsi they had to drink in order to get the points. And then they did some more math and came up with a easier plan where they just chose to pay a certain amount of money to get the points because they found a loophole in the system. But if you watch the show, at the end of the day, the kid got the points, sent the check to Pepsi, toast on your anniversary type shit, man. You already know, man. Merseco brand, drink sponsor, Pixie drink sponsor. You already know. Urban Drinkery collaboration, brand ambassador. You already know. But like I was saying, bro, the kid got the points, sent the check to Pepsi for the amount of money that would have been equivalent to the points. Pepsi thought he was playing. Pepsi sent him some I think there was some coupons or some shit. Like, you feel me?
Yeah,
nice try.
yeah.
But dude was like, no, I want my jet. You feel me? I got the points. I got the, you feel me? Like, what y'all think is a game? So end of the day, Pepsi chose to sue him first. But I just brought that up because had he sued Pepsi first, things might have went different.
Yeah,
I ain't finished the whole
had a
thing.
Settlement. They would have had a quick settlement.
Speaking of settlement, they did offer him a settlement
How much?
of $1 million.
Oh yeah, we good.
Wasn't good. He wanted the jet.
We good.
He wanted the jet, bro.
Fuck the jet.
Feel me,
You get it there?
bro.
$1 million.
Dude asked him before
Bitch,
he
I'm
gave
Lil
him.
Wayne.
Dude asked him before he gave him the $700,000 for the points. You know, what you gonna do with the jet? So at one point before dude gave him the check, he asked him, come up with a business plan.
Cause you gotta the field or run the maintenance and all of that.
At the end of the day, bro, you come to me with an idea, you need a certain amount of money from me. Just like anybody, who is looking for investors, you gotta have a solid plan that an investor will believe in.
Absolutely.
And if it's a smart investor, they're gonna ask questions and try to poke holes in your plan. They try to make sure they're not getting into some fuck shit.
Yeah, and you gonna be willing to put up the fight for your own and their money and their time as well.
Right.
Yeah.
But this kid was dedicated, man, to earning those points and getting that jet. I didn't finish the 4-episode series, but the last thing that I did see was they was going to court and trying to get the jet. So if you out there, Netflix, you interested in that, check out that. If you got a company, you trying to get more people to support your company, come up with a reward program. People don't just want to spend money, like being rewarded for some money that they spend. That's why these credit card companies try to reward people with points.
Yeah, because they want you to keep
on the
spending.
back end. You know, they want you to keep spending. They want us to keep spending.
Adding interest.
You
Like
know?
just to add on to that, man. I doing just looking up numbers, man. Like you know how you can watch I be looking into the dude Dr. Umar Johnson. You know what I'm saying? He be talking a little knowledge. Shout out to Dr. Umar Johnson. I don't agree with everything completely all the time, but
Bring the bottle over.
when
You can reach for that bottle.
yeah. But when I heard him say like all black community as a whole in the US,
Yeah.
man, we spend like over $600 billion just in alcohol and tobacco alone.
Right.
It's blacks in the US. 600 billion, bro.
Right.
So when he said it, you know, I'm big on, okay, I heard you say that. Let me go look into it. Bruh, it's like documented.
Facts.
So it's factual, bro. And I'm like, we wonder why we don't own too much. And when I say we, it's us as a whole, because it starts in generations and it skips some.
Right.
Some people, you know, you got the ones who go the extra mile and, you know, blessed in certain situations. But,
Right.
man, we spend a lot of money, bro. So in all reality, we really the richest people on land. You know? But
Facts.
we spend a lot. And like I was talking to a friend of mine, I was like,
Speaking of spending money, bro, I seen something on the news that said it's like, I forget the number, but I want to say it was 2, 3, or 4, but $1 billion of unclaimed money in Tampa Bay. So you know what I'm saying? Them sites, look it up. I tried to look it up, but the site that shit took me to seemed like it was some fuck shit.
yeah.
So I had backed out of it. But unclaimed money out here, man. You never know what somebody might have left for you. Speaking of generational wealth.
Right. Yeah. That's what we trying to leave, man. Generational wealth. Gotta have that.
So we was talking on the way over here about, you know, real estate. And most people think about real estate and they think, you know, we had a lot of real estate agents on the show, a couple of them, Turnkey. Shout out to Turnkey, real estate company in the Berg, making a lot of moves. But we had her on the show, and just, you know, piggybacking off of that, a lot of people think when it comes to real estate, in order to get involved, you know, they got to either, you know, start flipping, use their money to buy property in order to renovate it, or they're going to sell, work at one of these companies and get a, you know, license and try to make commission off their sales. And I feel like those are the only two ways that most people think about. But, you know, wholesale is the, you know, route that most people don't think about. And, you know, when it comes to St. Pete, you got a lot of these cash buyers coming in, making these offers on people's properties, just looking to, you know, wholesale. Just I'm looking to buy as is. I'm not looking to make payments.
Yeah.
I'm looking to come in as is, you know, take it off your hands and do whatever I want to do with it.
Yeah.
You know, but a lot of these, you know, people who get approached, you know, can't just leave their homes because they don't have nowhere else to go. But, you know, you have some people who, you know, get, you know, passed down homes after, you know, someone may pass in the family, but they don't want to keep it, something like that. But you have motivated sellers, and those wholesale real estate investors, that's what they're looking for, motivated sellers, but they hard to find. So in order to find them, a lot of times, you know, they got to get in their car and come to these, you know, inner city areas that they not most likely comfortable riding in.
And prime example, bro, like, you know, I was away for the pandemic, man, but that was the time for anybody trying to buy property or become a personal buyer or seller or whatnot. That was the perfect time to buy because,
Right.
like, look at the Tampa Bay area, man. It's so many New York born people that's here. You know, they live in New York, and that's why a lot of their property taxes go up, because how they look at it is if people who come from a state that's wealthier than Florida,
Yeah.
and they're able to afford the expensive living, why not let's create more living space for them, because
Right.
they're the ones that's able to afford it. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? When at the end of the day, the people who are not able to afford the living, those are the people who really need the housing. So they're not going to make the skyscrapers and all the fancy things for those individuals.
But the fact that they're making those developments,
Yeah, it's moving.
means
It's moving.
is
people.
you feel me? It's
You know?
moving people out and moving
Yeah.
people in. They want people to
Right.
come in.
Right,
They're
right.
not just building these high-rise buildings for no reason. Like
Right.
somebody's either already signed up to stay in them,
Yeah, yeah.
or, you know, they feel like it's going to be nothing because at the end of the day, it's an investment, and ain't nobody trying to lose on no investment.
Right. You know about the
whether it's
signature,
time
right?
or money.
The signature downtown.
No, what's that?
Yeah, man. It's one of the biggest skyscrapers down in the city, but
Yeah.
it's a very costly penny. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of I know it's a twin. It's a brother company, and they're in Dubai. They're based out of Dubai. So it's real nice, man. Anybody who just into decorating or decor type stuff, look up the signature in downtown St. Petersburg. It's
What, it's
where
like
you
a
wanna live.
condominium type vibe?
Yeah, but you get a whole floor, bro.
Oh,
It's like
$1 million shit.
city. Yeah. For one floor, you'll pay like 1.2, 1.3.
The signature.
If you're renting, it's exclusive. But
Yeah, some people don't like the way the city changing.
Yeah.
I feel like it's changing for the better. But change, sometimes does come with pain, growing
Yeah.
pains.
What I feel like that too. I really don't like. For instance, bro, Pier, bro. I went down there. I was like, damn. You remember all Pier, man. You can cha coconuts, all the kind of exclusive joints we can go slide to. Even the little tower you can put the coins in and see from afar. The simplest things, but it's to be honest, if you look at it, it's not made for the average us. When I say that, it's like the youth. Where can the youth go?
I mean, they can go to the Pier. They got the little playground. I don't know which youth, but you talking about like middle school youth?
From
All
the
they got is
ages-
rec centers.
From the ages just of
So hopefully these rec centers got programs for the youth still.
Yeah, but like
I don't know if they do, but
it's the teenagers, man. Like between the preteens, like between the ages of 11 and 17.
right.
Like
You
it's-
saying like back, so you feel like at one point during our time, 11 to 17, we had options for extracurriculars.
I ain't gonna say at one time we did.
We did.
You know what I'm saying? That was a different era, bro. And even before us was a different era. But like I said, like my mom, she'll bring up, man. She'll be like, I always been on go. You know what I'm saying? You know how we used to be Friday, man. We at Baywalk. You know what I'm saying? Saturday we might be at Club Saturday. Yeah. Sunday we at Central Skate Park. We had a regular schedule. You feel me? So
early.
Monday we back at school. So it's a schedule. You know what I'm saying? So I was just used to being out, but that's big. You got to be able to, experience little certain things, man. And
I don't know if the youth fucked it up for themselves in terms of they tried to have stuff for them and they just didn't treat it the right way. But I think the skating Astro have like a youth night, like a skating
but
night.
guess what? It ain't owned by us, bro. You feel me? The thing that's killing us is us. You know what I'm saying? Rather it's through the violence or it's people in positions able to do it, come together and do it, and just let's make it happen. Because prime example, everybody knows the old Kmart on 34th Street.
Yeah.
We have several people that's from here, man. We don't count pockets, but it's just from the athletes to the Angela Bassett's of the world. We look at those people to try to be, imprints of the city. When you say St. Pete, you say Broadway, you say, you name names. But we got to have our own something that's just us. And we created it, and it's just for youth. Because that's what it's going to change, like people in powerful positions. A kid can say, one day I can be you, and I'm from here. Because every day, no matter where you stay, you could be on the pink streets, you could be downtown Snell Island. If you got to slide through St. Pete, north side, south side, you're going to see somebody at the store looking bummy, somebody begging for this. Like, that's what's going on here. It's certain parts of the world where, man, they have one murder every 3-4 years. Bro, we see murders like every day. Ain't no limit to this shit. We see murders every day.
I feel like it's a every city type of issue,
Every city, yeah.
We ain't the only ones with them type of issues.
It's a worldly thing, bro.
Yeah.
And that's why I never would limit it to the city because, when you travel and you see things, bro, you be like, man, we kind of messed up as a people.
Yeah.
And I ain't one to blame or it's because of this. It's just we got to want to do better for ourselves. I done seen so many people come from nothing, not just black people, but
what's your thoughts
a lot of
on
people.
voting? Like in terms of why you think people don't vote?
Why? I think because they feel naturally that shit don't matter. Either way, they already got it picked out or whatever, whoever, That's how I feel,
A lot of people feel like that. I say people don't vote because they're not aware enough
Right.
of who to vote for, what they voting for, or why they. Not even just who, more so why. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the people. I looked at the ballot. You feel me? And if you didn't do no research, you wouldn't know who none of those people are.
So how many people do research?
So it's just like, whose fault is it that we don't know? Some people say it's your own fault for not doing the research.
People
Then
don't do
other
the
people
research,
say
bro. They don't do
it's
the research.
the people who trying to run fault for not campaigning enough and spreading their message enough and what they trying to do enough.
But think about it. Look at it this aspect, right? Let's flip it to how the music game is. The person with the real message and who really want to make change in the politics, they're not going to get as much spins, if you know what I mean. They're not going to get the biggest commercials. They're not going to get, even if they have the money to do it, even if they have the backing to do it.
Yeah.
They have to. It's who you know. It's who you are. It's what
But in
cup,
terms
you know,
of black
rank.
people, in terms of black people not voting,
Yeah.
a white person has to convince us that we need to pick them.
Yeah, they
So-
try to get but it's crazy that we got the black vote.
And I say white
shouldn't be a
person has to
black
do
vote.
it because they're usually the ones on the ballots.
Yeah, most
So
definitely.
black people get frowned upon for not voting, but it's just like, I don't think they have enough reason to vote,
Yeah, but
or they don't know why they should.
I think too, you know, like I don't know if a lot of people know this, like people who are into, you know, church and they commit to their pastors, which as some should, the real genuine people.
Yeah.
But politicians will get with the pastor just to get his
gotta do
congregation to
that.
follow
You
suit.
gotta do that.
It's promotion.
You gotta
Absolutely.
do that. I'm not gonna be
But-
mad at no white politician for linking up,
But yeah,
trying to convince.
if
bro.
you're doing
you
it in
gotta
good,
do
if
that.
you're doing it in good favor, most
I
definitely.
don't care what favor it's in. You gotta do it.
Yeah.
It might not look good,
Yeah.
but you gotta do it.
Yeah,
But hopefully, it only look bad when it's out of left field. You feel me? So like, if you on some campaigning, if you're a white politician and you trying to get the black vote, you trying to get us to believe in you, you got to start early.
most
You got to do some regular shit that we fuck with off the strength. So when you start doing some shit with black people, it don't look flawed.
definitely. Like Bill Clinton almost.
Feel me?
How that was.
I don't know why I don't know why black people fuck with him. I feel like we was too young to really understand it, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know why people fuck with him, but just looking back on what happened with him, bro, it's kind of crazy. Like he got impeached, right?
Yeah.
He got impeached.
But he really got glorified for that shit, bro. Like
for getting
overall,
so in layman's terms, he got head at work. He got head,
by the secretary.
but I don't know what her role. I don't know if she was secretary. She
She was Secretary of State. She
wasn't that big.
Nah, she was close.
She was some light shit.
She was
She
something
was
close
some-
to
she was-
him where he able to have private
administrative
time.
assistant or some
something
shit.
like that, brother.
Word to Monica Lewinsky. We can't give you that title though. But end of the day, bro, I think if that would have like on some Barack Obama shit, bro.
Yeah,
What if Barack got caught on some shit like that, bro?
it's crazy. 'Cause I was talking to my daughter about this earlier, bro.
Dog, that would have been crazy.
Like, you know, I mean, that nigga seemed like a creative player, bro.
Bro, they made
They made that man, bro.
facts, bro.
That nigga kids just before he became elected president, bro. Did you hear about him, bro?
Bro, listen, bro.
You're gonna hear about somebody that's on the come up or anything, bro.
I
Like,
think if he won on some legit shit, it would have been more white people trying to take him out.
like kill him.
Not kill him, but just fuck up this vibe. Fuck up, you feel me?
They was already doing it. They was already doing it,
I don't think so. I think he was chilling.
bro. The KKK still exists.
But
Everything.
what type of heat did
Because
Barack
he's
Obama get?
controlled.
Bro, I think he was
He's
protected.
controlled.
He was
He pro-
protected.
He's protected because
Look
guess
at
what?
Herschel Walker. Look at Herschel Walker, bro. Herschel Walker is not protected. They
You don't think
flaming her. They
you don't
flame
think-
Herschel Walker
he's
every chance they
protected,
get, bro.
Protected, bro. He would have been dead by now.
I would give you. I'm not gonna say protected. He's affiliated with the right people. That's how he gonna
Absolutely.
get in the position he gonna get
It's
into.
who he know.
But what I'm saying is, they used Barack Obama at an event to down talk Herschel Walker
Yeah, they'll do that.
to convince the people not to fuck with him
Because, bro, what?
because he's not protected. Wasn't nobody trying to come for Barack Obama.
Absolutely. But look, bro, check it out. You saying it with your words, right? The best thing people are good at in the world, what I noticed, is getting black people to go against each other, bro.
Facts, bro.
So it's like Anybody
It's
can
easy.
stir up
It's
the
easy.
pot.
It's easy.
It's like, nigga, you already got your own
All
problems.
you gotta
nigga,
say
got
is
your
he said
problems.
this
That's it.
about you.
And now
You ain't
it's
even
like,
have
what?
to hear him say it. You ain't even have to be. All you gotta do is hit.
Prime
If you
example.
heard somebody said something about you, you on
Prime
10.
example, Jesse Jackson
Facts.
with Martin Luther King.
I don't
Like,
know what happened with them.
it was a hearsay before. So it's like
I feel sorry for Jesse Jackson.
So it's like, how? He's still alive, ain't he?
That's the only thing he is. Alive. You think he just want to be alive?
Hey,
That nigga want to be he wanted to be the president.
he didn't
Jesse
live, bro.
Jackson has put down a lot of groundwork out here, and he's got nothing for it.
Absolutely.
I think at one point he was like a senator or some shit. I was watching some show, bruh. They had a character in there playing Jesse Jackson, bruh. And Jesse Jackson was down there trying to, you feel me, make something happen because the police in that city wasn't doing nothing. I forget what the case of the situation was, but at the end of the day, the police in the city wasn't doing nothing. Jesse Jackson came in town causing hell, and something happened. But at the end of the day, the man been, you feel me, 10 toes down for the people, bro. And whether it's, I don't know what it's been, bro, but end of the day, bro, Jesse Jackson ain't had no fair shot. If Jesse Jackson would have been president, niggas would have been trying to Monica Lewinsky him. They would have sent somebody at him just to trip him up. Ain't nobody try to trip Barack up, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't. Cause you know why? Who could it be? Nobody knows this nigga.
They didn't need to. Nobody tried to trip him up because he was in. He was in with the people. He was in, bro.
From the gate.
You was in. If you in, you good money.
Yeah, from the gate. Yeah, they all went to school together. Their fathers.
Cousins with the Bushes.
The family tree with Brad
Look
Pitt.
it up
Brad
if you're
Pitt.
not into it, man.
Brad
Look it
Pitt
up.
is a part of their family too. Brad
I
Pitt
don't know
and
about
Barack.
Brad, but listen, he just already in, bro. But I'm just saying, in terms of becoming the president of the United States, they're not just letting an outsider in. Trump to them was an outsider, but Trump found a way to market himself to a victory. You feel me?
But-
People didn't fuck with it, bro. Trump was like the most hated one.
You know why they used him? They used him too. He was safe, but it's just that he flipped the money.
He had too much
He-
money.
he knows how to
be
get
stopped.
money, bro.
He had too much money for them to stop him, bro.
Yeah, bro. Look at all them partners they let them Smith man get. He knows how to keep the revenue flowing.
End of the day, bro, Trump is their biggest fear, bro.
Yeah, because
And it's like, bro, you got a lot of people out here who, you feel me,
they follow him. They
follow him,
Trump.
and you got people who don't follow him.
Yeah,
But then you got, people who support Biden.
But guess what? One thing I learned about politics, man, they'll switch overnight. Charlie Crist, whether it's the party you representing,
Charlie
or,
just want to win, man.
yeah, or you can be saying that you rep something else, but inside you, if you say, "Oh, who you voting for," you might go in the paper and put a whole other different person. Like that, it's some people
I
that
just
really
feel
hold
like,
that
bro,
as privy information, man. They
I
don't
just
tell
feel
you
like,
who they
bro,
vote.
I just feel like back in the day, you had so many people getting behind a movement that it had a name called civil rights. You feel me? Civil rights. You feel me? Civil. Look up the definition of civil. Look up the definition of rights. Put the two words together. Civil right. It was called the civil rights movements because they didn't have the same rights as other
white
people.
Other
Nowadays,
people, white
nowadays, bro, we all feel like we got the same rights. So we not really fighting for nothing. It ain't no movement.
people. Yeah, it's over with.
It ain't no movement.
And in the movie, I think I don't know, like.
But listen, bro, even though it's not a movement, that doesn't mean it's not supposed to be a movement.
Yeah, the movement must go on at all times.
But the movement is never gonna go on because we don't realize what we want changed. If you can think of something right, you ain't even got to answer it right now, but just eventually, bro. Before we leave the show, bro, give me one thing you want changed, whether it's in the community or the world, bro. And I feel like a lot of people can't answer that question because everything seems like it's all gravy.
Like in the world.
In the world,
Like,
as
man,
far
it's
as
so many.
your personal
Christmas list
effect,
alone.
you feel me?
Lone kid Christmas list. That's how many it is. But like I was saying, you just gotta. It starts with people. You gotta create. If you can say create jobs and livings and places to live in, facilities or whatnot, but it's a revolving door. It's a revolving door, man, and everything is like it feel like a damn game because it's people who get in a position to win. They get certified checks and all of that. All people, and it's in school they're not taught the ways of selling, how to save money, how to properly write checks. You may go to certain schools, certain districts, go to Enterprise Village, but after you was at 5th grade, you might forget. You may never write a check again in your life. The average person. So it's like that's things that need to be implemented in the school systems, man. A lot of times, like our children, cause me, you know, I have 6, bro, and it's like that school. A lot of these teachers, they spend more time with our children than we do at home. That's just because the hours of school. Right. So it's like they're learning from this person. Right. A lot of these teachers, they don't have children. You know what I'm saying? When I say that is not saying that a person without children don't know how to, you know, teach a child, but you don't understand the emotional strain of it, of actually having your own responsibility of a kid, a whole nother life other than yours. Like, it's really like, it's not emotional straining and draining.
I can't imagine what it.
Yeah, you could though, bro. Only because you know what it's like to care for something,
and that something will be a puppy.
Exactly.
I've always had a puppy growing up, but at the end of the day, even a dog is a good, you know, training for
that's
somebody
how I start.
who wants to. You know.
But once you have a little you, it's a whole nother different story, bro.
Yeah, that's shame.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, bro, that's really where it starts with, man. We gotta, for the world, like you gotta get the schools, the people who are spending the time with the children, man. Like,
bruh. We have and you talking about kids. The kids can't walk the right line if they don't have the right guidance.
Yeah, you know
the people who is of age has to be the ones who do the guiding.
You're right though, absolutely. Yeah.
So even though the kids are the ones most affected from the guidance,
right? So the guidance ain't right.
Who's doing the guiding?
The people before them, their parents.
I'm talking who's doing the guiding though.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the parents. But a lot of this shit is like they don't have none.
That's what we should be focusing on.
They parentless.
Or guidance, providing better guidance.
Yeah, they parentless. But it's
even to adults, bro. Everybody need guidance, bro.
Absolutely right, bro.
You want niggas to vote? Guide us, bro.
Yeah. You gotta show it. People seeing is believing, man. People like to see it, you know, see what's going on.
Black people get behind what they believe in, bro.
Right.
There's no. I mean, bro, if you take a poll, bro, it's gonna be a large number of black people, bro, who did not go out and vote this last go around, bro.
Yeah.
They did not go out and do it, bro. And it is mainly because they didn't know how important it was, bro. Yeah. And then people get it. They put it on other people. People love putting shit on other people.
They don't accept responsibility.
But what role did you play in it, bro?
Yeah.
You could have played a role.
Yeah.
You could have did something about that, bro. But a lot of people don't care enough.
Yeah.
They mad people don't care enough to vote. But how you mad at that when you don't care enough to tell people about how important voting is?
Right.
You gotta help each other, bro, and that's what people fail at, bro. People don't know how. People don't know how to because they don't have it in them.
Yeah.
They don't give enough fucks, bro. To know.
They're used to no's. They're used to, I can't. So I'm used to falling and staying down. You can't do this, and they don't have a motivational skill. Like
all people doing out here is judging.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's correct, sometimes it's incorrect.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's incorrect because people not communicating properly enough to get the right information they need to make a sound decision.
Yeah.
So the decision that you made really should be null and void had you had better information.
Yeah, and that kind of fall hand in hand with what we was talking about earlier, the spending thing.
So us not voting, the decision that we made really would be null and void if we had better information. Yeah. We would have voted if we had better information.
You gotta know what's going on. Yeah, if you know it's hard. It's hard going for something that you like. Okay,
come on, man.
What's behind this curtain? I ain't just gonna walk behind. I gotta peek or something. You know.
They want niggas to get out here and go to the polls just to go to the polls and Christmas tree some shit.
Yeah. Facts.
You just bubbling in. Bro. I seen on TV today. Remember that lady named Star Jones?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know she a judge?
Big black lady?
She a judge. How you become a judge?
Overnight. No, it ain't what they say. It ain't what you know. It's who you know.
I don't know if she went to law school. How you become a fucking judge?
Hey, salute the Star Jones for being a fucking judge. You know, it ain't too many black judges, man. You know, I had a lot of run-ins with the law, man. But hey, I ain't seen too many black judges.
We need a real
To the
fucking
real
black
black
judge. We
judges.
need real judges.
Yeah.
I think it was one on the ballot. I think it might have been one on the ballot.
You know what I ever wonder, always
Forget her
wonder, bro,
name, though.
and which in a way I know, and I won't speak on it, but a lot of people probably wonder why our courtrooms set up like churches. Why does the judge seem like the preacher?
I ain't never heard that.
Yeah, you been in the courtroom before?
I ain't never have to go. The lawyer went for me.
Yeah. If you see the courtroom, bro, you'll feel like you're at New Hope, bro. No cap. You got pews and everything. People sit in.
I went to traffic court.
They got that at the jail now, cause they're willing to escort you there now.
They say they in there smoking Tunchi.
They've been doing that, man. It's a lot going on. The jailhouse is a whole other world, man. In prison, the same.
Hey
That
man,
shit is-
free everybody up the road, man.
Yeah, you see that boy Shy? He was on a shout out, man, dog Shy Foster, man. I remember my 9th grade, man. My boy. We had every fucking class together, man. That was my dude. Same initials and all, RF type shit, man. Free that boy, man. Stayed down. He'll be home within the next 5, man. And
Yeah,
he
man. He not, letting the time do him, man.
Yeah.
He doing the time, man.
Yeah.
He doing the time. He doing it. What looks like his way. Positive attitude. Bro had a nice Thanksgiving dinner. Somebody came through for bro,
Right.
and I can't even imagine, bro, what bro going through on a daily though, bro. I just like looking at some of his stories. And other day he was interviewing people, bro.
Yeah, asking
He
him
was
about
interviewing them, asking them, you feel me, what's like the worst part of being in here.
Yeah,
And one dude was just like, he said something about the bullshit, but just like in terms of like, even when you try not to be in the bullshit, you still end up in some bullshit.
yeah, like shit, bro.
So
Like
that's what he was like.
niggas are getting styled up off the strength of, damn, bro, you bumped me and ain't even say excuse me.
Come on, bro.
Damn, bro, you reached over my food. Damn, bro, you just gonna cut me a line to talk to your homie.
And even
know what I'm
you
saying?
spent some time away. I'm sure you got some wild experiences, something like some shit where
but
niggas
let me
almost
tell you something, bro.
yeah.
It ain't nothing that I ain't experienced from the streets. Like I said, it's a world in itself. Some niggas who go to prison, bro, who never been through real street experiences, rather you held a pistol, shot a pistol, got shot at, went in
Yeah.
the house, got laid down, laid a nigga down.
Yeah.
So you don't know what it's like to be like shooken up. You feel me?
Right.
So me going through my lifetime experiences, I already know what it feel like to take that fall. So I was already prepared when I went in. you know?
Right.
And
Mindset is everything.
mindset, yeah, not to glorify the prison thing, but like with old boy, man, Shard, man, sometimes we gotta go through things, man. Bro always been a good dude, you feel me? And for him to have to do that, it was just a learning lesson, bro, because he really shouldn't have got all that time, man. But
That's a
at the end of the
fact.
day, he sat there and took it like a man. He ain't take nobody with him. Shout out to the niggas who don't take nobody with him, man. If you doing what you doing, man, and you trying to provide for your family and got good intentions, man, it ain't no reason you should never take nobody with you, man. If you a rat, you gotta stay a rat. You ain't no coming back to the real side. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that talk about you and spread a little certain shit, but at the end of the day, they can never show any type of proof. If they can't show proof, it's something called public records, paperwork.
You ever had to deal with that?
Hell yeah. I dealt with that shit in 2011 when me and Beezy got caught with that bud. I
Yeah.
caught a bond because I ain't had no felonies.
So
Bro,
outside looking in, what you look like, what you felt like it looked like.
I mean, I know the real thing, so it was like, and then this why I really didn't feel no type of way, because bro wasn't saying that. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm talking to this nigga on the phone. We know what
Yeah.
time it is. I got the paperwork.
Yeah.
My lawyer conversating with his lawyer. We in real deal meetings together. I'm coming all the way to Gainesville on bond. You feel me? With his lawyer and my lawyer. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it was an understanding, like, it was bigger than us. You see what I'm saying? So we was just small fish in the sea when it came down to it. When what's 50 pounds when they looking for 100,000. You feel me?
Right.
So it's like, man, you live and you learn, bro.
Right.
I wouldn't do nothing different. I wish I would go through it again. You feel me? Because, like I said, not to glorify anything like that prison system or anything, man, but you go through it and people are like, I had family members count me out and write me off, bro. I get out on bond, they like, damn, bro, I thought you was gone. And it's like, the fuck? Like, damn, bro, that's how you feel? You don't know, bro. I always had misdemeanors, bro. I never caught a felony, bro.
Right.
For 25. So it was like, didn't go to prison till 33. You know what I'm saying? And that's the worst fucking thing because I've been breaking the law all my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you live, you learn, shit finally catch up to
What's
you.
the first? What? I mean, I was gonna say, cause you said you've been breaking the law all your life.
For real. I gotta keep it G, bro. You know I can't do it no other way. That shit in me, bro.
Bro,
You feel me?
what was
I gotta
the first?
keep it real.
What was the first thing you did?
I probably can't tell you, bro.
As a
was a
kid,
bad-
on some, cause I know the first thing I did in terms of
What you was stealing clothes?
I was stealing pens.
Pins out of the store?
Like pins.
Old them pinball shits, them black shits. Black and blues.
Like the good pens.
Yeah. Yeah.
We was in middle school collecting pens.
Yeah. Man, I remember, bro, like you already know, bro. Fast money. Fast money. Finesse. Like finesse, it's like I wrote that name. You feel me? Finesse. It ain't too many niggas know what a finesse was, bro. I used to always wake up like, you know, I wanted more, bro. I was a greedy young nigga. I love to spread love, but I wanted all of this shit. You feel me? If they got that color, this color, I want every color. You feel me? That's how I was. So I was a, you know, not having.
Where do you think that came from?
I guess like with me not having a boy, having my real father around, bro. My mom, bro, she always been a dresser and been keep up with herself and the fashion and shit. So when it comes to the dress and the Jordans and all of that, that came from her. You know what I'm saying? Like the shoe infatuation, and so it's like I go through little certain things, bro, act up, and she'll like, you know, go buy me something or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I loved it, but it's like, damn, ma. All in all, fuck these Jordans. I would rather be damn near bare feet and have my real pops out that bitch shooting the ball with me, passing me the rock. You feel me? So a lot of nowadays, a lot of these women, which I know a lot firsthand, that would rather try to pay the void. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom, being that, you know, she's such a strong woman. You know, I'm older, we older, and I'm able to. We have such a great talks, man. Cause like my mom, she like my sister mom. You feel me? Like my cause we and I growing up, we grew up in the house of my grandma and stuff and my uncles and all that. So we always been close family oriented, but big. But you know, we have an understanding, man. And I tell her, man, she did a damn great job. No matter what I did and went through, you feel me? I never put no harm on my mother, man. My mom ain't never been in danger. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's saying they finna kidnap her, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I think I did good. I ain't have
talk about people who feel like kids who come from, you know, solid upbringings, how they go to making bad decisions.
I mean, at the end of the day, me having kids now, bro, I feel like if you have a kid, they gonna be a little bit like their mama, man, a little bit like they pops, and they gonna have the middle gonna be whatever they try to figure out. They peers, they surroundings. You feel me? So you really can't really say nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what I say. Cause some people who come from good situations, it's like you might come from a good situation, but if I come to you and say, Dad, can I get $1,000? And every time I ask you that, you give it to me. You set me up for failure. You feel me? Cause guess what? When you're not able to do that for me, what the fuck I'm gonna get it from? 2, if I don't know how to get money, how I'm gonna do it? 3, if I'm lazy, I'm not willing to work for it.
Right.
You feel me? So what else you gonna do?
Right.
Easy money. I'm gonna go take some, or I'm gonna grind. I'm a hustle.
So what do you think? What do you think? Because again, I don't know what all you was doing in high school to get money, but from what I do know, it only involves certain stuff.
Yeah.
So in terms of hustling and getting money, when did you think it was time to elevate your hustle to another lane?
When I had a kid, bro. Probably around 08. That's when it was like,
Cause it's like in high school, bro. A lot of people went to school with, they wasn't working.
Hell no, we had little gigs.
They wasn't working, bro.
So it's like, Oh,
It wasn't working, so they wasn't coming how we was coming.
Yeah. Right.
But it's like we came how we came, so it's like we can't just stop coming. Because if we stop, even back then, we knew that if we stopped coming, they gonna think niggas fell off.
Nigga never fall off, man. But they say you can wait on me.
But it's a mindset thing, bro, because some people do be falling off.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
I feel like you gotta fall off in your mind first, bro.
bro.
And that's the fucked up part about like life.
You just-
Like,
you
you
just-
can really do what you want to do, but you're not gonna do nothing if you don't tell yourself you can do it. And if you tell yourself that you can't do something, you know what I'm saying, you're not gonna put forth the effort to try to do it. So that confidence, man, everybody don't have that confidence to, you know.
But you manifesting negativity, man. Can't manifest negativity
Can't be around too much negativity
at
either.
all. That's soaking it up.
Can't be around too much negativity either.
Yeah, your surroundings is everything, man. You ever be on a flight or be anywhere and it's like you just feel like, damn, you think of the greatest thing. Rather it's a lyric, rather it's anything, just a thought of something you need to do that you
Yeah.
know is beneficial to your life.
Yeah.
You know, rather it's eat right. I gotta lay off this. I need to get a physician or something. You know, like
Yeah.
that's just the ambiance around you being clear. You know, like to be honest, it's so crazy. Like I'm sipping Moscato, man. I like the taste of this. What is this again?
Prosecco.
Prosecco. Man, right before I went out on the cruise, man, I was throwing up and shit. So I was like, you know what, I'm finna just be on the wine. And I've been messing with Moscato, man, for the last week and a half.
Yeah, that shit smooth, man. Wine dangerous though.
Yeah.
One time I ain't really know
Yeah.
what was going on. Then somebody had told me this number of glasses equals a bottle.
Yeah.
Like, damn,
Yeah.
niggas in here tripping. But yeah, bro, I feel like it's levels to black people, bro. I was watching this debate. It was in black and white.
Yeah.
It had 4 high school students, one from Nigeria, one from South Africa. He was white. One from Ethiopia, and then another one from the Ivory Coast. And they was just debating about, you know, issues that was going on where they was at. And the dude who was from Nigeria said over in Nigeria, they can't eat with Christians. He say only when necessary.
What's his religion?
The dude from Nigeria?
Yeah.
I don't remember what his religion was, but it wasn't a Christian.
My question is, why would you want to eat with somebody that you're not claiming the same thing with?
But the person was black.
That too. So basically, was he offended and didn't want to eat with him, or the Christian said?
No,
you
the
can-
Nigerian was just saying, if you were to come to my house, we can't eat, because he
he
said
can't
we
break
eat in
bread with
bowls.
you.
He said we eat in bowls. Like we just all put our hands in the bowls. He said if you come to my house, unless it was like necessary, we not just gonna allow a Christian to put his hands in the same bowl.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he was black. So I just said that to say all black people don't look at another black person like they equal.
You're right. You're right.
Some black people look down on other black people.
You're absolutely right about that. Right, man.
But like, how is that possible if we all supposed to be black? That's because
You said it. Different upbringings. You know what I'm saying? Like if you grew up in a household with successful black people who, you know, I ain't gonna, you know, turn their back on their hoods or their families. You know what I'm saying? And just went on with their lives. They don't, like, prime example, Angela Bassett. She's married to Courtney B. Vance. Do you think her kids know what St. Pete looks like? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real.
I don't know.
So it's the environment, man.
End of the day, I don't know why people mention them names, because we don't know how long she was here. We don't know none of that shit. End of the day, she could feel like she don't owe St. Pete shit.
She can.
She don't owe the city nothing.
Yeah.
You
can.
feel me? She could feel like that.
And Yeah, you're absolutely right, bro. But I don't, I just be stating this shit I be seeing, bro.
Shit crazy.
Crazy.
Shit crazy, man. So I feel like at the end of the day, bro, it's all about communication, man. More people just got to get on the same page, man. More people get on the same page, it'll be more peace in the world.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
It's
It'll be more peace.
Love thy brethren, man. No matter what color you are, man. Like, ooh, you know what, bro? Speaking of that Kyrie situation, man, I seen some shit today. Charles Barkley, he was going in on West and Kyrie. Hold on. And I was like, the nigga was like, I don't know. He kind of threw me for a loop. Because I'm like, I can kind of see why him and Shaq bump heads a lot, because he'll say one thing and then he'll say a completely another. Like, he act like he for the people part-time. He like a part-time brother. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I can't go for that. And when I say part-time brother, not saying, oh, he ain't down and he ain't with the cause of the shit that the average person would do. It's just that, like, prime example.
Niggas is in corporate America, bro.
Yeah.
So in corporate America, bro, niggas walk certain lines.
Yeah.
Niggas play certain roles. Niggas say certain shit because they need to be on certain sides.
Yeah. And they want their money, man. At the end of the day.
So it's like they just, saying the politically correct answers. Mm-hmm. Just like LeBron in the interview when they asked him about Kyrie, he said the politically correct answer. Kyrie hurt a lot of people.
Yeah.
Who Kyrie hurt? How did Kyrie hurt a lot of people? At the end of the day, the group of a lot of people that Kyrie allegedly hurt were only hurt because this book, this documentary, says something they don't agree with.
Right.
Why don't they agree with it? People don't agree with shit that they don't know about.
Right.
If you don't know enough about something, how can you agree with it?
Yeah. It's like voting.
It's gonna be bullshit to you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Just
so much
another
bull.
song.
Come on, bro. It's gonna be bullshit to you, bro. So at the end of the day, these people don't want to hear that shit. These people do not want to hear that we are the real Jews. How y'all the real? To them, how y'all the real Jews?
Prime example.
They wasn't around. They don't know.
Diary of Anne Frank. What white person had to hide for their life? Just make it make sense.
To this day, like what? Unless they running from a murderer, they ain't have to hide.
That tells you everything you need to know.
What you mean by that?
The diary. I say the Diary of Anne Frank. They portrayed that it's a white person, but it's literally a life of a nigga. Watch the play. You watched it. You seen it. Look at the movie.
Oh, you saying like like a metaphor?
Absolutely. The same reason why.
Cause Anne Frank she was a real person.
Yeah,
right. But
real.
you saying what she went through, but they made what she went through a big deal because it was like a written account of what was going on.
But guess what? It's like if you look at it deeper, bro, it's like they made her be white. You feel me?
I ain't gonna say because she was who she was.
But in the place,
but they blew her shit up. They blew her situation up.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about when they presented her as a white girl, bro. But
what you saying? Anne Frank could have been black?
Yes, bro.
You saying?
What I'm trying to tell you, like how you say black Jews,
right? But Anne Frank wasn't black. Anne Frank was a white person,
bro. Like
how they say Jesus. How some people say Jesus. Anne Frank, to my knowledge, was a real person.
Yeah.
Jesus is a person who people believe in. Mm-hmm. Some people don't believe in him. Some people say he is black. Some people say some. You feel me? But Anne Frank, to my knowledge, was an actual person. I never seen her obituary. To my knowledge, she was an actual person.
My phone.
But
I think my phone in the car, bro. I gotta look.
I believe you saying the Diary of Anne Frank was a story that also could have happened to a black woman, but we didn't know about the black woman.
Perfect. That's perfect. Perfectly said.
So at the end of the day, Anne Frank was a real situation, but they blew her situation up, made it national, made it worldwide, put it in schools, made us go to plays, put it in museums. Yeah. But you saying they could have also did that with some random black woman that went through the same shit that wrote too.
That's equivalent to a white woman getting raped versus a young black woman.
But as far as the I'll give you that. Yeah. But as far as the black Jews, I don't know if it relate to that, but in terms of them highlighting a white story but not highlighting a black story, even though this black girl could have ran from slavery and hid somewhere and wrote a fucking diary too, we just ain't get the diary. Or maybe they got Anne Frank, or maybe they didn't even get Anne Frank diary and they made the shit up. I don't know. But to my knowledge, Anne Frank was a real person. They found her damn diary and they blew the shit up.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to look at it.
Yeah, man. It's shit bigger than what shit big.
Anne Frank was a real. I think I seen the picture of her, so she was a real person. Anne Frank was a real person. But at the end of the day, they could have had. You're saying it's a bunch of Anne Franks in the black community.
Yeah.
And you saying them Anne Franks might have been
a lot. Like, just think about it, man. Like
Jews at one point.
Yeah, like from Vietnam all the way to before then, man. People's kids, children or whatever, are getting snatched out of their homes in a way and going away with strangers, bro. They've been doing that. Like, you take your kid out of a village where they used to doing the same routine every day. Yeah. Now you over here with somebody you don't even know. They're a completely different color than you, and now you're working for them. You were a prince or up and coming king where you were from.
Bro, now I feel like, bro,
you know,
a lot has happened in the world that we don't know about.
Yeah, most
the stuff that has happened that they want us to know about, they told us about, they forced it on us. The stuff that they don't want us to know about, they get mad when we find out about it.
Yeah. You it's, I don't know, man, like, you know about albinos, man. Albinos mostly have black parents, both, right? From what I know, all the people I know who are considered albino, they have black parents.
Yeah.
Or a mixed parent and a black parent.
Right.
So, since I was a youngin', I don't know if you went to 16th Street, old girl Kiosha, man. So when I see that, okay, you have blonde hair, blue eyes, you got black parents. That lets me know that, okay, so who's the creator? And it's crazy, bro. Since I was like 10 and 11, bro, I was just thinking that myself. I knew it's a God. But I used to be like, why my grandma got all these white pictures in there? You know what I'm saying? If God's so powerful, why is he one of the most hateful creatures? Why he come from, that? Like, I used to think this, bro, when I was younger, bro. No cap. You feel me? So now that I'm able to, like, live through and walk in my calling and take my bumps and bruises, bro, I be like, I watch, like I say, everything based on energy, man. You gotta watch what's around you, man. And if you know what you're trying to do, you gotta go aim at it, man. And bro, I'm always preaching, say, dog, anything you want to do, just go brush shoulders with it. Get in the building. Fuck just leaving something at the door, being at the door. We trying to get in the building. You feel me? Like, off chickens, like, you gotta press the issue no matter what it is. Like, a lot of things they get spoke about and it's like swept under the rug, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of political shit going on. Look at the deaths in the city, man. Like, my mom's friend, her son got killed in a car accident, and it's like they got the families battling against each other, man. You know what I'm saying? When all in all, they just was friends and family in the car going for a joyride, hanging out, bro. And two of them, I believe, I know one for sure died, but I believe two of them died. And it's like the little young lady, she gonna have to go do some time because it's like no forgiveness in it, bro.
Yeah, the shit talking about friends and time, shit that happened in Mexico with the chick.
Yeah, that's sad, bro. Like, that's a sad situation. That's a sad situation.
They saying they Mexico authorities only got a warrant out for one person. So that's crazy, man.
Bro,
because there was more people involved.
Tell me this, bro. Just like taking the trip to the dark side, thinking, man, somebody really get you fucked up, and you really have to try to take it to the extreme. What could she have possibly done, bruh? For somebody to do that to her, bro. It's nothing that I think somebody...
Let's leave the people on that thought with that question, you feel me?
What have they done? What could she have
possibly done to, cause them to do that to her?
Like, was it money? Did you...
And again, man, it wasn't just one person, man. Everybody was involved, man.
It's a lot of questions there, bro.
They didn't step in, that mean they was involved. If they ain't break the shit up, that mean they was in support of that shit. So, prayers out to her family, man.
Yes, sir, man. I seen the interview, bro.
Everybody, who's going through some... type of loss, over the past year, man. Like I said, man, it's the 1 year anniversary of the 9th Day with MK show. Power Plug Radio. You know what I'm saying? Good vibe, good conversation every time, man. You know, we out here, St. Pete, Florida, man. It's a beautiful Thanksgiving weekend. You know, I have my brother Rim on here with me tonight. You know, good politic and conversation, as always. And, you know, we wish y'all the best out there, man. Another day, another dollar. You know, stay focused out there, stay safe. And until next time, man, if you're in the city, Urban Drinkery, man, stop playing with us, man. You already know.
Pull up, pull up.
Believe it.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio. Home of your throwback jams.
Yeah. Yeah. Know what I'm saying? The clock ticking, man. Every day. Yeah. Yeah.
Rico got that fire, got that fire.
Yeah. Yeah. You might see a ghost if you look close. You might see a win if you look within. You might win a race if you pick up your pace. Yeah. 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 Now listen, we tryna double the enterprise. Listen. Yeah. Yeah. I am him, nigga. I'm the one, nigga. Get it done, nigga. On that money, run until we see the sun, nigga. Vibe richer, it's a clear picture when you move.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio. Home of your throwback jams.
More realer, one accord, nigga. 3 or 4 250s and a couple 4-wheelers. Lord willing, build a mansion with 4 ceilings. Major killing, catching flights, not catching feelings. We was drug dealing, we was thug living. Young niggas buying bottles in the club chilling.